video that talks about how to perform dodge and burn on photos. Now you'll be wondering, what is dodge and burn? You've been hearing dodge and burn here and there, but it is really, really, really very important for your photos. That you don't want, you edit pictures, yes. You know how to do frequency separation, yes. If you don't know how to do frequency separation, you can watch the other videos on the channel as well. You find very interesting, useful videos on that. Now, for dodge and burn, the question is, why do we even do dodge and burn? What is dodge and burn? Yeah. You'd have seen some pictures whereby you check them and then you're like, this picture is different from what you've been seeing. The dark parts look darker, the bright parts look brighter. So literally, when you talk about dodge and burn, like I always tell you, I'll break down the concept to the simplest forms possible so you can understand. The complex ways you hear dodge is when you, let me not forget that. The easiest way, dodge is that we're trying to make the bright parts brighter, right? The bright part what? Brighter. Bright parts of the skin. So, dodge and burn is like an addendum to frequency separation. I laugh. Shut up. Huh? I just make a drop out. It's plenty, but I don't want to use that for it. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So it's okay. So dodge and burn is like an extra where you go do to frequency separation. Do you understand? So it's like it's after you've done frequency separation that you now do dodge and burn on it. Are you following me? That is what it is about. So wherever is dark, which is shadows definitely, right? You make it darker. Wherever is bright, which is what? Highlights, you make them brighter. That is basically what you're trying to do. Are you following me? So now, remember what we're working on is still skin retouching. We're not talking about the picture. We're talking about what? Skin retouching. It's still frequency separation. So it's like an extra level of edit when you're performing skin retouching of pictures, right? So we're going to be doing that in Photoshop. So I'm going to bring in a photo. I know I have, let me see, I need a close-up photo so that you can compare and contrast really well. And remember, like I always say, can you see that model was actually very beautiful? But when she came, she wasn't looking very beautiful, right? No, during the shoot, was it my eyes? During the shoot, the beauty was fading in my eyes. Was it only me? Like, she no fine like she be when she come. I don't even know what happened. But this man does not want to talk because we know what happened after that. Engineer. Engineer. Yeah. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to bring in the picture now. Go to Lightroom exports. Let me see if I can use, but this thing is not showing me all what I need to see. But let me see if I might be lucky. Open with Photoshop. You said let me talk like me, bad guy. Open with what? Photoshop. Okay, so I hope this picture is what I want. Is it what I want? Okay, because the crop tool was the last thing I used. It's bringing it out again for me to crop. So for this picture now, you know that when you post to Instagram, it's going to crop the picture away. And you don't want it to happen. So what do? You can crop right from here. So I can just move this up a little. This is okay for me. Right. Another way, if you want the whole leg to show, you can expand that cropping. Let me show you that method. So I can easily expand like this. It will still be proportional to the 4x5. Can you see it's still the same, but it has just expanded it. But whenever I am doing this, if you've cut your model's body, it will be tough for you to do. Like here now, I can't do anything to this side. Right? It's going to be tough for me. But this side, because the hand ended at this point, I can still manage around here. Are you getting it? So let me just try, but it's going to take some time. I don't want it to take. I want this video to be very short. Okay, let's say it's like this. This is 4 by 5 now. When it's done, we're going to see. This is 4 by 5 now, right? Now, what do we need to do? We need to cover that white part. Now, this is another trick for you. This trick is like 50k that I want to tell you people now. 50k. Watch. You come to, I want to select this part. You can use your lasso tool. You can use any of those tools that I've taught you already. You can use this rectangular marquee. It's still the same, right? So you select that part that is not too good, right? You select it into the background, right? Then you press Shift F5 on the keyboard. Press OK. It is going to miraculously fill that place with all these colors by itself. You know, I taught you how to do that before with close time too. This is a shorter method, but I don't want to teach you this one first of all. I need you to know the hard one before I teach you the simple one. Yes, look at this. Shift F5. You see, it did the shade of this part. Did the shade of this part. It even added extra air. Then added extra leg for us. If I come here again and I try to do the same thing, you should be very sure that it's going to work for me. But here, it will assume I need it. Then to extend the hand. Let's watch. Shift F5. We call it content aware tool. That's what we call it. Content aware tool. But for you to always remember, Shift what? F5. It works for any background that you have. Anything that is disturbing you at the background, it's going to work for it. See? You know, I told you it's going to add a little bit of that to it. So what I'm just going to do, I'll zoom in, then try to use brush or clone stamp to cover that little part that I do not want. I can use brush, I can use clone stamp. I think clone stamp would be better. I'll use clone stamp. Then I would increase the size of my brush. It's too big, make it smaller. Take a portion, just a little from here, somewhere close. It's too far. I'll take from here, then use it to cover here. Once you've done a little, pick another part again. Pick one other part, just for you to make sure. You know, you can't move it too much. If you move it too much, it will. Now, it is not going to give us what we want exactly, because when you were doing it, when you were snapping, you've already cut the model out. You know, we didn't plan to use the full picture, actually. I'm just trying to show you. But you know, I can extend the hand. How do I extend that hand? Close stamp too, it will work for me. Am I correct? What do? I will now come to the hand now. Alt click, right? Alt click on the hand. Then use it to draw on that. But before I draw, I need to check the edge of that thing I want to draw. Can you see the edge of this feather, of this brush? It is too soft, so I need it a bit harder. I don't need it to be too soft. So what will I do? I'll come to here. Look at the softness here. You're not watching. You'll be looking for it when you're watching the video. If I continue moving, can you see how hard it is getting? And that is what I need for this particular place. This is okay for me. So I will now select, alt click. Then come like this. Pick another one again. It's too big, make it smaller. It's not looking like the hand. It is, but it is now looking too hard, right? But I've gotten what I need actually. I can now begin to adjust and adjust. Does it make sense? Yeah, I have that. So I can easily clean this one with another clone stamp. Capish. That's all. That leg part too, I'll do the same. Are you guys following this? It's actually quite easy. Maybe okay. So let's say it's quite easy. It's because I know it. Right, let's go back. Oh, I need to reduce that hardness now. You know, that I just increase it for that purpose. So I need to return it. Okay, mistake, Ctrl Z. What's going on? Okay, so I can now why is this thing hanging? I need to shut down actually. I think that's why. Hi. Why is this hanging? But you understand what I'm actually trying to erase that part. Yeah. I'm going to continue. Do one, just one more. So that's the end of story. The 4x5 still works for me. Remember, I wanted to dodge upon that, so let me pause this video because I don't want it to be too long.